trying to remember. Oh, shoot. So the band name actually came from, we were at a show, it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago in a church up in the Temple area. And we were called Spies Like Them. And we're like, we hate this fucking name. So we decided to like, there's a fridge with words on it. And we just pick random words out, and the guy that was in the band at the time, he's like, yo, you know what the most like noodly emo band name would be? Children's Books.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's how it started.
I like the name so much more now.
Yeah, it was by happenstance.
Like how Fall Out Boy got their name. Dude just yelling it out in the audience.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. They were like, what should we be called? And then some dude was like, Fall Out Boy. He was like quoting Simpsons or something.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
yeah.
didn't make that connection.
Yeah, it was cool. So, cool.
Oh, I'm so slow.
I don't know, but...
You know they started as a Saves the Day cover band.
What are we doing?
Before it works. I can't believe you didn't see the frickin' Jawbreaker documentary. I'm so mad at you right there.
I'll see it one day.
So for the camera, this is a little extra note. Sat next to Mr. Jawbreaker the whole time. That was like kind of intimidating because you're watching.
Well, he was drinking Jack and Coke.
He was drinking Jack and Cokes like crazy. He came in with the t-shirt and then he put on a sport coat over it. It was the funniest thing. And then he walks up on stage to his Q&A and he's just in his t-shirt. I was like, you're crazy. Oh, you want to go or I want?
No, you
go.
go.
Dude.
Go,
That is a good question. I like. Fishtown's cool. I like Fishtown a lot, but like, I get tired of the crowd there, I guess. But Fishtown is super fun. I really like. I mean, I grew up around the Northeast, so I like the Northeast. That's cool, but there's not a lot to do. I think the coolest spots though, it's kind of basic, but like going to the art museum and just like driving on top of the art museum is like one of my favorite things.
Never done that. I'd love to.
It's great, dude. I had a funny story. I pulled up there and they were reshooting the new like Rocky movie for Creed. Yeah. So they got really pissed. Yeah, you gotta get down here. Like, it was crazy, but I love doing that. That's maybe my favorites. I don't know about you, but
yeah. Dude, I'll have to say Fishtown because you got Kung Fu Necktie and like the Barbary, and I love playing both of those places because it's like it's not, you don't have to get like super dressed up for it or anything, but I do anyway. And and the emo nights there. It's just a cool. I don't want to use the word hip spot, but there's just so much there. A lot of good, like Frankfurt Hall, where we got those fucking burgers after the photo shoot and the big beer. Yeah, it's just cool. There's a lot of cute girls there too, so can't go wrong with that. A lot in the studio, like recording with Joe and Cam.
Oh my god!
We tend to show off when there's new people we're working with.
Oh my goodness. That's funny you bring that up. I guess we recorded with Joe Reinhardt for one single, and then we recorded with Cam Boucher, Cam from Sorority Noise and Joe from Hop Along and Algernon. And we would go in with Joe. We recorded with him twice. John would always play the bass lines from the Algernon records, and we were asking Joe about we're talking about the Beatles, and we're talking about, what was that song called?
Waitress, because I was playing the sitar part. I was like, dude, I just ripped off a Ticket to Ride.
And then Cam, it's funny, his new song, No Halo, Kyle we would do it and they'd be like, all right, let's do a take, and then Kyle would just start playing the song. We'd run down the whole song. We talk about like his way of playing it super different than the way Kyle does it, but they're both the correct way.
Yes.
We fuck with our producers and we should do that.
We fuck with Tom a lot, but which is
normal.
It's all in good fun.
that's a given. Okay. Well, the Goo Goo Dolls. Goo Goo Dolls. We go to me and John's place. He's not here. He's working. No,
he's the sugar daddy of the band. He's supporting us right now.
He supports everything. Well, he's at work, but he has on his TV he has this Plex thing where you can like upload anything. So he has all these old Abbey Road sessions, and we'll literally go there. We'll get drunk and just watch these Abbey Road sessions. So we'll sit there and we'll watch like the Goo Goo Dolls, and we'll be like, fuck. Dashboard, the script,
Matchbox 20.
Sarah Bareilles, Ellis, everything. Like everything from 2007. Pretty much that's all we bond over is 2004.
Yeah, I would just say music in general. Like we're kind of like all over the map, and then I guess like a little off the map would be like Stranger Things. We love that right now, and
beer,
yeah, and you know, whiskey and stuff.
But like basic stuff, but stuff that we'll sit. We were just talking like we'll talk about 90s emo for hours and hours.
Yeah, food too. We'll get food before practice.
Especially John and Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll get like Qdoba and like Five Guys, and you know.
We'll talk about how life sucks.
Yeah, that's probably the number one thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm into a lot of podcasts. Are you?
I listen here and there. Like Kevin sent me our buddy Kevin. I also play music with him. He sent me this one with my favorite songwriter, Ryan Adams. What's his name?
What's his face?
What's up, you what the fuckers? That was cool. And then the Get Up Kids one, that was really cool. I don't really like religiously listen, but it's
I have a lot I listen to, like, and John, he listens to more than I do, but I listen to the Modern Drummer podcast. That's like my favorite one that comes out every Friday. I listen to a lot of like sports podcasts. I was like really into, like, when I'm watching a TV show, I'm like really into listening to podcasts that talk about the TV show after and people discussing it. So like I'll be out, like when I do custodial work during the summer, like I'll watch the show the night before, and then I'll like listen to their analysis of that. I was into a lot of the Stuff You Should Know, How Stuff Works podcast, which like kill time, some basic stuff, but yeah. And movie review podcasts are my favorite because when they shit on movies, it's my favorite fucking thing. The Cinema Sins and the Flop House, that's good too. I have notepads, they're all dead.
Oh yes, I had a little black cat named Zinc for like since I was a little kid. Then he died when I was in like 3rd grade, and then actually around the time my grandma's cat died.
Okay.
And I had an old friend that had a bunch of little kittens, and I gave her one. So I technically do because I go see it all the time. Mm-hmm. Her name's Samantha. She's a
Wait, the cat's named Samantha?
Yeah, I actually have a picture. If you look at a little. Yeah. Her ears raised up because I just farted when I took it. I'm kidding.